Good morning. We'll just continue right off what we were doing yesterday. Although it's getting dark in the game. Perhaps restarting the game. Yes, it did. Accept contract. Accept. Accept. How's our field looking? Should be able to harvest this soon. A few days. I don't know if we'll be able to plant something else on it or not. I'm looking forward to running our own farm though, instead of working for other contracts, because we do so much fertilizing. Which field are we going to? 29 and 33. 29's right here and 33's here, so we won't top off our fertilizer up here. We'll go down and buy another pallet. We've got 31 grand. We're trying to save up to about 100 grand. Start with cheap. So apparently FS22, when you zoom out, the tractor sound won't get quieter. I hope FS22, the GPS mod, comes out right away at launch, or else it's going to be painful. I'm not online? Yeah, it says I'm invisible. You're right. Gotta order some tea before the sale ends. Yeah, we're gonna have to buy a pallet anyway, so let's get it done with. It seems a little less smoky outside. Yep, I see even a little blue sky way in the background. It's been a little better. Getting a little bit better. We'll do this field and then we'll go sleep overnight and see what the morning brings us. Yeah, I could use something for breakfast, but I don't know what. I've eaten everything. Everything. I ate it all. I just have to expand my taste buds. There's food. Yeah, yeah, good point. Yeah, we got the 2 boxes, so if we combine the two, should be enough for the week. I haven't looked at them, but yeah. You gonna bring me one of those? Well, I didn't know there was some of those. Well, thank you. That was not a random draw. It was a random draw. I'm impressed. Apparently I'm bad at hitting the garbage today. Luckily I'm on wheels. I can fix the situation. Yeah, go ahead, do the transportation thing. Yeah, it's worth quite a bit of money. It's over $1,000, so probably need a trailer. I don't know what. Oh yeah, go to port silo. I'm right here right now, so I can see how many pallets are there. Gotta go down the hill empty. Go uploaded. Hmm? Bring in the trailer anyways. Yeah, there's at least 2 pallets. I see 2 from here. There may be 4, but it looks like 2 from here. What are you thinking? No, I don't need the fancy stuff. Bit the inside of your sheet. The grass grows really funny there. Unfortunately, they won't let me plant grass that's short. There goes Jess. I have to only plant the taller grass. It's only grass that I have option of planting. Oh shit. No, I'll control undo that, huh? I might have. Shoot. What happens if... Yeah, plant it on the road. Okay. Kind of hard to see where I've planted and where I haven't. Once the grass grows, it'll have a better idea and I can clean up. Anyway, I'll be happy with that. For now, anyway. Well, I might as well go sleep here. We'll wait till you're ready. You ready? Get stuck on the door sometimes. Okay, so did our field grow? No? Doesn't look like it. Oh, hi, Jess. Oh, hang on. We're gonna run out of time here quickly. I gotta run downstairs. So, hold up. I am gonna ride along with you. And I'm gonna drop these tanks so that when you finish that job, you can just go grab these tanks and continue. Okay. I said okay, not hey. You mean the hold up? It's not a horse command. You don't look like a horse. Yeah, you look like a teddy bear. Now everything truly looks miniature. You could play off of this. But it'd be a little wonky with the delay. Yeah, your moves on my screen are much more drastic than on your screen. Yeah. Big difference. I think the delay does that. So the smooth moves, the tight moves, like on your screen you're turning very smooth. On my screen it's like jerk, jerk, jerk. Yeah. So she's driving better than it looks like. I really like the slant hood of this tractor. It would make really good visibility for the driver. So you can almost see right in front of the tractor. We have still wheat left. We're using that for chicken feed, right? And canola. Oh, is it soybean? Not canola. Soybean. Soybean, not canola. Soybean. Got those backwards. So soybean. So we've got soybean. I do that all the time too. The pallets don't quite go all the way on the forks. As long as they don't fall off, just leave them there. I was looking at soybean prices. Soybean. Okay, they're still going up in price. And it looks like they're going to go quite a bit higher before we want to sell them. Predicted price. So we're going to wait another. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 days. We'll see how much the chart changes, but 4 or 5 days will be the best time to sell this. And we'll go from there. And we'll have canola. We're going to harvest canola soon. So canola will be... Okay, we're going to harvest soon, and we just hold on to it until fall. Best price is predicted in fall, so that'll work out all right. And then we have to plant some more wheat before we run out of feed. Okay, I will be right back. We'll follow Jess around while I'm gone. What's a good viewpoint? A little more zoomed out. She'll drop that off and throw some fertilizing, and I shall return. Feel free to ask any questions in the meantime, and I'll try to catch up when I'm back. Shouldn't be too long. right. Let's get that BRB gone. You'll drop me off? If I can get a hold of my controller. Thanks for the ride. Hey, Marka. So I was thinking, should I set up a program so that new subscribers show up on the screen live? Is that too much incentive for people to join and quit? Oh, while we're here, let's fill this up. But maybe if we don't advertise it, just as a thank you for joining, I don't know. How can you do that without getting gimmicky? What field am I going to? 33. That's right here. Cool. The other question is, if I did that and it did entice people to subscribe and then a whole bunch of people left, what if more people stayed than left? Or what if more people stayed than left? Would it be worth it? Because I was always very hesitant putting the live chat on the screen, and that seems to have worked so far. So my reasons behind stuff, what if the reasons behind me doing stuff are based on false premises? You sold some chickens. Oh, okay. So you sold all the meat chickens and you're focusing on just egg chickens. Okay, so you're gonna buy some egg chickens. Well, they'll breed themselves, right? Egg chickens don't breed at all? So yeah, the rooster would fertilize the egg, and then you would get... They should still be breeding. Yeah, don't sell the rooster. Yeah, that's true too, Marka. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. That if all of a sudden you got a lot of subscribers joining, even if they left, it would entice the algorithm. Yeah. Huh. I don't even know how one would do that. I'm sure it's not that hard. Yeah, sell all the male chickens because you want eggs. You want to keep the female chickens. Yep. So they are breeding if you got male. So you just have a rooster and they'll breed slowly themselves. You'll still be forced to sell chickens. Just go through them and keep selling the male. Kind of make a note of how many chickens we have. I bet it's going to be simple as doing this. Yeah, there's a couple here.
What's going on, guys? Casual Savage here, and in
That's loud. Okay, yeah. You can do some stuff. There, that seems pretty straightforward. Yeah, that was definitely loud. There's the reason I made the sheep sound. Bah! So how do I... M's and F's? Yeah, it might just not be. So how do I sell? You have to be actually at the coop, right? Okay. Yeah, because you'll end up having to sell more anyway, so let them breed and then once we're maxed out, start selling again. Oh, I see the skid steer driving down the road in the background, right in front of the water tower. So yeah, we're saving up money right now. We want to get around 100 grand. 30 now. We were at 31 when we started today, but it'll be more once we finish this field too. But I also landscape. Yeah, that costs money. And once we have about 100 grand, we will buy cheap pasture or cheap paddock. That train has a steep transition there, huh? I do want to though. our rotation, I want wheat on one field and corn on the other. Will we be able to get corn on one field? Wheat for sure, because it'll survive winter, but corn? I don't know how to look at that again. There we go, corn. Corn. How does the survival rate for... I can't remember where I found that. Like how immune to winter each crop. Just found it. There we go. Corn. Frost resistance is low. And drought resistant is medium. So corn would not be a good idea to plant before. Basically, if we can get the corn planted and harvested before winter, that's good, but if not, then there's no point of planting corn until next spring. But wheat, we could plant right at the end of this season and have spring wheat. Canola is just taking longer to mature than I expected, so canola we can't harvest. Canola is the same as wheat though, so you can't harvest till here. So if we harvest canola right away, corn, we could plant it. If we harvest and plant corn on the same day, we could potentially harvest it before winter. Because our canola was winter canola. Got planted in fall. Because canola has a high survivability rate over winter. So I've been trying to get 2 crops in a year. It's been working for some of the crops. I was just thinking in real life, difference between winter wheat and spring wheat. Why would a farmer seed in fall versus in spring? In the dry areas, if you have enough moisture in the ground that you think seeding in fall would make that wheat start growing, you would want to do that because all the snow and all that would get absorbed into the ground and you'd have a earlier harvest but would get a lot more moisture. So if you have spring wheat, you rely on summer rain. And in the desert areas like Welker Farms, that doesn't happen a lot. Now this year they had a bad season for that. Not only did they have a drought at first, and then near harvest time they had hail, which destroyed half their crop. So yay! Hey, I've got 3 thumbs up. Could I show that on screen? How many thumbs ups a video has? I have a live counter of likes. I know, but on screen. I guess you guys can all see how many likes there is. I like adding information. I like info. Yep, soil holding and crop rotation. Yep. Yep. How much moisture the soil holds, what the pH balance is. There's so much that goes into those decisions. And then you have to predict the weather. Oh, if you're in full screen, you don't see the how many thumbs ups. True. And of course, there's some streamers that have comments. If you pay, they have comments read out loud by a robotic voice. That's something that is so dangerous. That entices people to troll. The reason why I'm asking is I've watched a lot of live streams and stuff, and it seems the huge, big channels all have some of that stuff. Yeah, people watching on the TV only see full screen. So people watching on their TV now will get to see the chat because the chat shows up on screen. So I would love to have someone's feedback on that, but they're watching on their TV and cannot give feedback. So I don't know if the people watching on TV like the live chat on the side, can see what I'm responding to. Because they have no way of responding, no way of giving me feedback. Jess has feedback, but yeah, I even sped up time and there's still nothing to do. Like, the day's almost done. Again, I don't want to be like everybody else. I'm not going to jump on that bandwagon, but if some things are working and they're not annoying on our channel, maybe it's something that's worth trying, and if it just doesn't work, just stop it. It's easy enough to undo what we did. Still nothing. Okay, we'll just finish this field. Finish this field and then we'll go sleep and then see if some new contracts came up. And we can't harvest tomorrow, right? That was the wrong button. Still the wrong button. There we go. No, we cannot harvest tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow we can harvest our own fields. If the growth stage is correct. Oh, and if the forecast is correct. We're going to have dry weather. So today, Monday's good weather. Tuesday there might be rain, and Wednesday rain, and Thursday rain. So we might not be able to harvest. And if we cannot harvest on Tuesday, we cannot reseed corn. So we'll have to wait and see. See what the weather throws at us. See if we can get 2 crops in this year or not. What's that? Mm-hmm. Close the count. So a lot of my subscriber counts dropped down this week, and I'm like, why did my subscriber counts drop down? But YouTube has been closing down fake accounts. So a bunch of the people that had subscribed to me were fake accounts. That happens with spam accounts, right? So I'm like, all of a sudden my subscribers dropped. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. Jess can see it on the analytics. You can see who has unsubscribed, and a lot of them are closed accounts. Yeah, Marco, something like that would be cool. Just to thank the people that are here. And then of course there's some people that just have disappeared off of YouTube for no reason. They're gone. I really like the one new YouTuber I was following, and all of a sudden they're just gone. There's no record of that account existing at all. I'm like, but I was enjoying these. It's like, dope. Yeah, Marka, there's an issue. The algorithm's definitely broken right now. I get a lot of spam during the weeks, a lot of real spam during the week. So it's not that YouTube's trying to get rid of the good comments. It's trying to get rid of the spam comments, and the spam comments are a little bit out of control. During the week I get so much spam on the trucking videos. I think every now and then a few of them make it through that you guys would be able to see them. That you guys go, yeah, that's a spam account, but most of them get blocked by YouTube or I block them. They're held for review. A lot of spam that they share their OnlyFans pages and stuff like that. It's like, yeah, we don't want that garbage on our streams. So I think YouTube's trying. It's just hard when you get millions and, well, probably billions of comments. It's hard for a computer algorithm to decide what's spam and what's not. I think me as a commenter, I've started being careful what I say and not to be repetitive. I'm like, I don't want the algorithm to think I'm spam because I'm being repetitive. It just needs to be starting. You're starting. Yeah. Well, James, if you have an OnlyFans page, I don't want to know. I just don't want to know. Oh, I'm empty. So there's a reason why for that, Jess. It's not the reason you're. So I usually lose subscribers over the weekend and gain subscribers during the week. The reason for this is more people are joining than leaving when new trucking videos are being posted. These live streams, we don't have more people joining than leaving. It's not that people hate the live streams, it's that there's less people watching the trucking videos, so we get subscribers usually take a dip during the weekend and go up during the week. Unless YouTube starts blocking all the old spam accounts that have applied, and then I get a dip during the week as well. Oop, guess I need to buy another one. That is the wrong screen. Jess is so bored. I'm glad there's not other people playing here. I interrupted your thought process. I'm sorry. Oh, that filled up the hole. I think that's probably enough. You've actually talked about getting on OnlyFans? Oh, there better be a good story behind that. OnlyFans is a lot about work? Artwork. Okay. Yeah, about 70% is inappropriate. There's still good stuff on OnlyFans. Yeah, I have a Patreon account. I don't have any subscribers on Patreon, but I do have like 10 subscribers on YouTube Member. So there's about 2 handfuls of people that are paying subscription fees on YouTube Members, but nobody's paying on Patreon. Yeah, OnlyFans is 70% inappropriate and 30% of art. You pay for services, pay for art, and pay for other services. I know a lot of musicians will write and write music for you and stuff like that. Hmm? On Fiverr, yeah, Fiverr does a lot of that too. Yeah, that's that's really good for artists. Almost done this field. Make some decent money off this. Although we started the day at 31 grand and now we're at 26, so we've lost 5 grand. Just buying fertilizer and stuff like that to do these contracts. Where are we at? 99%. Oh, nice. Should get it done before we're at the end of the field. Won't have to deal with that little strip on the side. Maybe. There we go. Collect. So we're at 47 grand now, so going down. Oops, going down in price or in money pays for itself, but 47. Let's feed our pup. There you go, Chase. How does that taste? Where does ball go? Chase, where'd you put your ball? You ate all that already? Yeah, the ball's disappeared. I can't even play fetch with them. I can outrun the dog. Hi. You can just run ridiculously fast in this game, that's all. Oh, where'd he go? I think he's in the tall grass over there. Yeah, he's in the tall grass there. I see him coming. Hey, Milo girl. Yeah, we were on a real life farm the other day. I'm not tired. Oh, contracts. We'll just accept them and then go to bed. Accept, lot of fertilizing. You want me to leave you one to do as a borrowed? Except that solid fertilizer. You know what? I'm gonna have to run downstairs anyway, so you'll be able to take over the fertilizing. Oh, so actual mini animals. I hadn't heard of mini cows before. I'll be honest. I know like Jermaine's got mini horses and mini ponies and stuff, but she's got lots of peacocks too. 19 minutes left on my timer. I am going to come up the hill and drop this stuff off and start the transportation contract. If I run out of time, I'll jump and ride along with you fertilizing. Does that work for you? Yeah, the farm I was on, there's no words to describe that farm, so you guys will have to wait for the video to come out. Oh, when's that video going to come out? That was an extra video that we were on the farm, so who knows when that video will come out. Might be months from now. Yeah, it was a special farm. Yep, goats, sheep, cows, horses, donkeys. And he unloaded me by just pushing the bales right off the load. Yeah, mini horses are different proportions, but mini cows are the same proportion, just 50% mini scale, which is really unique. I don't think I've ever seen miniature cows. Just so you know, there is liquid fertilizer parked at our farm. If you need to fill up here before going down, or if you need to fill up for a field up here. But if you're going to go down the hill for fertilizing, buy it down there because it's hard to get up here. But if you need to refill for fields at the top, you might as well use the stuff at the farm. E-I-E-I-O. You want to drive this tractor, or you want to actually just switch the implements? I always drive this tractor, so just switch tractors. And oh, see, our field's ready, or is yellow now. We just can't harvest it yet, right? Fairly confident we are not allowed to harvest that yet. Yeah, I think you have to wait one more stage. I will investigate anyway. Still says growing, yep, even though it's yellow. Yep, gotta wait another day. And that tractor sounds a little rusty. Starting up. Myself a little bit stuck. Where am I going? Where am I going? Port silo to the ranch, okay. Probably don't need the trailer, but Oh, Margaret, you're not feeling too well then? If you're going from sweating to chill, always the symptoms of having a cold or a flu or something, running a fever. Yeah, it's not fun. Not fun at all. Oh, you still haven't fixed that? Yeah, I become pretty whiny when I'm sick. Jess is like, I have no comment. I become a little baby when I'm sick. Yeah, I think we all become babies when we feel sick. We're like, I don't feel well, someone fix me please. It's only one pallet. Yeah. That's what I thought it would be, but because it was not a high paying job. But sometimes I've been surprised. I'm like, that's a low paying job, only going to be one pallet. Show up and it's 2 pallets, or it's like, well, that sucks. So hauling a trailer with me, it's okay. Better safe than sorry. Whoa, almost hit Chase there. I was eating peanut butter M&Ms yesterday. I like peanut butter and chocolate mix most of the time. Just I can't have lots and lots and lots of it. I like it once in a while. It tastes really good once in a while. You were gonna say? Yeah, that we've had that bag for a while. We every now and then snack out of it. I think Marka finally saw the secret. The secret word of the day. Of the week. It's been the secret word of the month. The last 2 months. Month and a half. Just hit it well. Yeah, it's been in every I think every single stream I've seen shown it at least once. Collect. Yeah, my preferred chocolate is still Kit Kat. Yep. This is a dead end. We never go to a lumber mill. At least very rarely. We haven't cut down a tree in a long time. It's actually a good point. Milo, I wonder if you made a second account, would it still block those comments? The same comment. I'm wondering if YouTube is censoring that comment, or is it censoring your account? I would think it'd be the comment. I don't know, like what makes a certain comment. Maybe it's got something completely unrelated to anything we do. It could be that a certain comment or a certain word gets misused somewhere on a different site and it censors it, right? Like, it's like what gets highlighted? Why does a certain thing start getting blocked? Is it the same style of comment repeated too often that it starts thinking it's spam? Or is it using too many emojis that starts making it think? Well, we were just talking about this before you showed up, Milo Girl. I don't blame YouTube for censoring. It's hard. They get billions of comments and they're trying to write the algorithm so it censors all the spam, because you guys don't get to see all the spam I get that YouTube is blocking and that is being held for review. I get a lot of spam and I get a feeling that I only see a small fraction of what the actual spam is. So it's hard for YouTube to write the algorithm to allow the good stuff and not the bad stuff. So it's not easy. Where am I going? Scenic route, apparently. So if you go and hit too many likes on too many different channels, or subscribe on too many channels, or comment on too many channels all together in one shot, it might start censoring you. So basically people that like to talk a lot get dinged because they start The algorithm thinks you're being a spammer. Maybe. Maybe. Hmm? You see me? Oh, you're right there. Hi. No, they have to have code. There's too much spam. Like, if we didn't have code blocking the spam, this site would be unusable. Because me as a creator, I get to see a lot of the spam that gets, blocked. You guys don't get to see that, and I'm sure I'm only seeing a little bit of it as a small creator. This site would be unusable without having a spam filter. Unfortunately, you guys are getting blocked too. So, yeah, the algorithm has to get better, but it's a hard problem to solve. Hey, Don. This is an ATV. We can go off-roading with it. Mila wants to be entered in the giveaway. We can do that. Anyone else want to be entered in the giveaway while we do that? I haven't even pulled it up yet. I like this in full screen. There we go. So hang on, why is Iron Thunder still on here? Yeah, we have to delete Iron Thunder off of this. Because he's eligible to win again. He might be out riding motorcycle. That's what I would be doing if I just got my license. Where'd Farmer Joe go? I'm not sure if we're parked in the way or not. Okay, I'll be out of the way. We're gonna go ride with Farmer Joe while I go run downstairs and do the laundry again. Guess where she's gonna be aiming for and not get run over. Alright, I shall return. Let's put the BRB up while I'm gone. Anyone else interested in winning FS22 or the secret word giveaway? Shout out, and I'll try to catch up with the chat when I come back. Shouldn't be long. Quick run downstairs. come back and I see she's driving away from the field. I'm like, jump out, jump out. Okay. Let's catch up with the comments. Jess didn't bring up food first. I like Milo's sense of humor as well. Cheesy sense of humor. Too cute for the algorithm. We had Jess had fish and chips yesterday at a food truck, and I had poutine at the food truck. And that poutine, they made those fries. They're pretty big cut fries, and the fries had a slight crunch on the outside, soft on the inside, and the perfect flavor of gravy and the perfect amount of cheese curds. Oh, that was good poutine. That was good poutine. Whoa. You accepted that, and this field went from golden to yellow. That was bizarre. I gotta say that was the best poutine I've had since having poutine in Quebec. The cheese curds were not squeaky, so they're not quite as fresh. You can always tell if they're super fresh. If it's squeaky when you're eating, you know this is fresh. But it was really good. I have not had that good poutine outside of Quebec, which says a lot. Whoa. Turned a bit tight there. Oh, there's a dead end. What are we doing anyway? Jess has got 2 more fields to fertilize. Let's go look at our field. What? Wait. You know what poutine is? You from Tillamook. Oh, Tillamook was good. Yep, we enjoy Tillamook. Tillamook is a cheese company, but poutine. I don't know how to spell poutine. There we go, poutine. Images. Poutine. The basic poutine is fries, cheese curds, and hot gravy poured over so that the cheese curds melt into the fries. And if the cheese curds are squeaky, it's really fresh. You were afraid to spell it? You don't want to spell Putin? Poutine. You see the stretchy cheese curds. Poutine. It's often pronounced Poutine as well. Yeah, and then you can get like different foods put over top of it. You can get bacon put on it. You can put pulled pork on it. You can put Jess says, just like nacho cheese, when you're eating nacho cheese, you can put all these other things along with poutine, but the basic poutine is fries, gravy, cheese curds. Not poot. You know, a boot, poutine. But yeah, that's Poutine. Poutine. Yeah, basically it's pronounced, I think, in two different ways. I think you would pronounce it like that. I think the French people pronounce it Poutine. I think us Anglo-Canadians say Poutine. So our field has good pH, good nitrogen. No weeds anywhere. Oh, there are some weeds over here. So it says there's some weeds in here. Let's... I can't do anything about the weeds. We'll have to spray this Roundup on it. Oh, hey, Zanley. How's your power doing today? That one does not have any weeds, but this one does. A little bit. This field's looking good. This field's looking pretty good too. I think we'll have a really good harvest of canola. Well, there are some spots in the field that haven't grown. So it looks like these have just died here. Little sections. I'm not sure if that's due to the lack of moisture content when this was seeded. Most likely it was moisture. It might be frost. Okay, cool, Zanley. I'll probably after lunch, maybe in 2.5 hours from now or so, I'll try giving you a call on Discord. Give or take. Don't hold me to the time. Maybe remind me. Okay, where is Farmer Joe? Because now it's my turn to be bored. Oh, right there. Field 7. I'm not going to take over for you. We're just going to watch and smile and laugh if you mess up. Point and laugh. I wouldn't dare point and laugh. Not in a malicious way, anyway. I'm getting hungry now. Kind of cool seeing you spraying through the field. Oops. Yeah, she's only had to deal with me for her whole life. Yeah, we just bought this new John Deere Gator. We got the cab on top of it, and then some push bars on the front, and a little deck in the back. Oh! Oh, accept contract, accept contract. Contract, collect. Whoa! It didn't even... It went reverted even further back. Not even yellow, it's green. There's definitely a little bug with emission. Weird. You're going downhill, downstairs. I was gonna see if we can throw straps on this. We can. Nice. 2 straps on the back. Cool. Well, can you throw a strap on the front? Doubt it. Doesn't look like it. Nope. The only reason I use Discord, it seems to be the best way to make video calls internationally, at least for them in Belize. It's like, okay, I'll hold on to Discord just for that. I don't go on Discord for months at a time. I use it to talk to family in a different continent. Well, not really a different continent, maybe. I guess it's still part of the same continent. Talk to family on the equator. Whoa, I got airtime. You don't play Mario Kart with me for a reason. I'm a cheater. You know, in Mario Kart there's some really good shortcuts. Haven't played that in a long time. I don't know. Just chasing you down. That's light. Forgot about that. Well, we're at 58.8 grand. Started at 31, so we're making money. I'm sure. This is your last field, right? So, which field are you doing? 26? Okay. Guess I can just look. Yeah, 26. It's a race. Oh, she's starting on the other side. Was not expecting that. Try not to run over the sunflowers. As I successfully run right down the row of sunflowers. I don't know what bell you're ringing. If it's a dinner bell, it's not even 11 yet. What? You're not feeling well? And now you're using that as an excuse not to be on your A game? I don't know if we will allow that. Oh, Margaret, did you like my reply to you when in the video where I asked, or where I said, ask me anything, and you asked, why do birds fly? I thought I had the smartest answer ever. I laughed myself sick with that answer. Is Ranch Sim worth it on sale? Have they updated the game at all? It's getting better. New update. It's 20% off, so. Oh, and I'm locked up for some reason. I'm locked up. I know when the just tried it last, all you can do is cut down trees and drive around, so. Am I still locked up? I'm locked up. I can move my mouse so the computer's not locked up. I can't click on anything though. Well, doing all control delete made a change. Everything's playing now. Yeah, it looks like you can build fences and build your own chicken coop and pig pen and build your own house. It looks like they've done quite a few upgrades. I'll add it to my wish list at least. Riding horses, hunting deer, hunting bear. And this is online cooperative. How many players can you play with? Is it unlimited players, or is there a limited amount of people you can play with? It's online co-op, online PvP. Recent is horses. And here it shows you how to, or you can build your own ranches and stuff. It looks like the game's... Yeah, you should live stream it, James. Yep. It looks like the game's getting better. 4-player. I'm going to be in the way. Good thing I came back. Let's get rid of this bar on the bottom. There we go. I probably wouldn't have been in the way. Camera. Are we waiting for what? What are you talking about? I want to get a new camera. I would wait a little bit to see if we can buy it in a local store. I would hate to tell a store to bring a camera in and then buy it and then return it next week. But like you said, maybe I could order it on Best Buy, have it delivered, buy it, or yeah, buy it on Best Buy, have it delivered here, and if I hate the thing, go back, drive an hour north to Kelowna and return it physically there. That, if the return policy allows for that. Often a return policy is only if there's something wrong with it. And I returned my last camera for, it was a $1,600 camera. I returned it for no reason at all. There was nothing wrong with it other than it, just the video is too shaky. Well, thanks Larry for coming in and tipping over a tractor. Always appreciate the tractor tipping. I haven't tipped over for a bit. Another thing we should do. Oh, James, quick question. When you record with your camera, does it record in MP4, or are you required to run it in the software? Not the 360 version of it, just the action camera part of it. Can you record 4K, I mean, 4K, can you record 4K and it saves it as an MP4, or does it have to be a priority Insta360 file, whatever they use? So I was thinking if the Insta360 Go 2 what file format does, Jim says no idea, does the Insta360 go to use? That's useless. I'd like to know what the file format is. Oh, Marka finally answered the how and why birds fly for children comment. I love that feedback. I was laughing so hard. Yeah, it's a little bit smoky here. It's less than yesterday, but we're not quite as bad here today as yesterday. Yeah, it's a bit smoky here. Not like we've had really bad smoke. It's enough smoky you don't really want to go outside because it just hits you. It feels like your head's in a campfire. Does it say in here? Format MP4. Video format MP4. It's the go-to. So the go-to would have MP4. The battery only lasts half an hour, so I can't use that to replace my current camera. But it looks like a really small little camera that you can just go everywhere. Yeah, Larry, same with me, wearing mask. I went outside just to do the laundry, like, just wear a mask to just go outside. We actually bought respirators, so if it gets really smoky, we put the respirator masks on. You look like a dork, but I don't care. I don't want to breathe in. When there's ash falling from the sky, I'm wearing my respirator. So yeah, Larry, you have new fires near you? Or the same fires? Because I know we have some new fires here that are quite annoying. Milo Girl is leaving her comments with no comment in them. I still haven't figured out how to do that. Okay, so apparently 4K video is saved in INSV or MP4, but you can't find the option in yours. Because I would want MP4. So yeah, he doesn't have the same one I was showing off here. This is a tiny camera, but the reviews seem pretty good, and just because it's so small, it would be a good extra camera to have. It wouldn't replace my current camera, but it would be a good extra camera to have. And it's what, $300, something like that. Cheap compared to the $1,600 camera I tried. I wonder if that... So, Marka, you and Milo use a lot of those Blossom but why wouldn't it block those? I'm just trying to I don't know how to figure out what... I think the YouTube algorithm is too complicated to figure out, but... Does the space enters and all the blossoms help contribute to comments being blocked. James, how many of your comments don't show up? Yeah, it doesn't block the blossom, it blocks the normal comments. Which you would think would be the exact opposite. It would block the blossoms and leave the normal comments. We're truck drivers, not computer guys. Yes, I don't understand the algorithm. It's complicated. All your comments show up. So James, the 1R is great if you want an action camera, 360 camera. Yeah, I was thinking the Go 2 as an additional camera, but I'm trying to replace one of my Sony cameras. It's just too fuzzy, too soft, too blurry. That's why I bought the new $1,600 fancy Sony camera and immediately returned it the week later. Because it can't handle the shakiness of a big rig. So it has to be an action camera. So I've limited it down to 4 cameras that I think I can use. The one I'm currently using, the Sony. No Milo Girl, definitely not. Everybody in here is a truck driver. But since I do the trucking videos, I attract a lot of truck drivers. So a lot of people are truck drivers in here. Oh yeah, so I've limited down to the camera I'm using now. The GoPro, which is garbage. It overheats like crazy. Beautiful video, but unreliable. The DJI action camera, forget what it's called. Osmo, yeah, Osmo Action. Or the 360. Yeah, who knows, maybe GoPro 10 with a new processor in it, it might not crash as often. Yeah, Larry, we've got like this last week. We drove the big rig from Whistler to Lillooet, the North Road on 99 this last week. That is some pretty awesome video we shot through there. That was pretty cool. Oh boy. Hey Chase, what are you doing up there? Hey Pooch, what are you doing in our log cabin? Yeah, Larry, this is our log cabin that we own. Okay. Apparently, we have some magic powers going on here. Chase, what are you not telling us? Now we're doing a slow-mo walk. Where are we going, Chase? Where? So you're done that field? Okay. Oh yes. I love taking Bonner's Ferry. North of Bonner's Ferry, the border would be Eastport. That would be Eastport crossing. Yeah, we've gone through Bonner's Ferry quite a bit. At Bonner's Ferry, I get pulled into the scale so often. If they see the smallest little thing that's not quite 100% legal, I get pulled in. Never get a ticket, they always just tell me to fix it. It's like, oh, thanks, I'll fix that right now. How much does a big wig weigh? Just the truck itself or truck and trailer together? I've got my laptop here with all my weights written down. We have contracts. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna quickly pull up my laptop here. I've got all my weights written down here, so let's see what my empty weights are. What am I hearing? Is that a boat? I'm hearing an engine. Yeah, I missed the boat. Okay, so let's pull this up here. It's so empty. So when I'm running empty, my steers are at 5,040 kilogram. My drives are at 6,230 kilogram, and my trailer is at 4,970 kilogram. So empty, I am at 16,240 kilogram. Gross weight on this truck and trailer, I can go 56,500 kilogram. 46,500 kilogram. So my gross is 46,500 kilogram. But my tar or empty weight is 16.2. Going in the water. Water's not super realistic in this game. Good reflections, but... Ooh, train. So just the truck itself? Yeah, the truck itself is 6,000 plus 5,000, so it's 11,200 kilograms. And then you add the trailer and load. So it would be 12 tons. right? Just over 12 tons? Just for the truck, empty? Okay, you said there were contracts. You activated all of them? Okay. I'll do the transporting ones first. Oh, should we go? Yeah, let's go sleep first. There's no, yeah. I forgot we haven't slept yet. Let's save those contracts for our next day. Okay, so I'm sure I missed a lot of comments here. Oh, James, you're funny. Milo Girl is a siren luring sailors into the water, so that's why Milo asked me to go into the water. That's funny. Gotta watch out for the mermaid tricking me into the water. That was. Oh, first trip into BC, you had to quickly do fast math for bridge heights. Especially since you guys in the US are used to hauling 14 feet tall, right? I think most places in the US you're allowed to go 14 feet tall. Well, at least some places. In Canada, legal height is 13 feet 7 inches. So you have to run. I made that mistake once. I loaded in Oregon, loaded the load. I'm like, okay, let's look at the paperwork. What's the legal height? I'm like 14 feet. Measure. I'm like, oh, I'm just barely within 14 feet. Okay, we're good. I'm driving down the highway through Washington, and all of a sudden I'm like, wait. I think I was actually on the Snoqualmie Pass. I had to think that went through there. I think I got it right. I was driving on Snoqualmie Pass, and all of a sudden I'm like, wait a minute, I loaded to 14 feet. What about when I hit Canada? 13 feet 7 inches. Uh-oh. I am 5 inches too tall. So I was outside in the truck. These were plastic culverts. I had no idea how heavy plastic culverts were, but I spent a long time outside lifting up plastic culverts, wedging stuff in them, pulling the dunnage out, and dropping the culverts down and then strapping it down really tight. Once the dunnage got removed, I managed to get to the legal height. I'm like, okay, I can go across the border now. Crops are too wet to harvest. Well, no, tomorrow's too late. If we cannot harvest the crop today, tomorrow's too late to get a second yield. It must be done today. Oh. Or do we have to wait one more day? Okay, maybe one more day. Yeah, you're right. One more day. That's still wrong buttons. Yeah, we have to wait till tomorrow. Yeah. And we actually have 2 days. 1, 2. Yeah, we have 2 days. Okay, we have 2 days. Okay. So tomorrow and the day after, if we can harvest that field and reseed the corn tomorrow or the day after, we'll be okay. Wednesday is clear and we have plus for drying. Look, we have plus for we're going to get rain today though. But tomorrow we have a lot of plus for drying, and we'll get rain on Wednesday and Thursday. So it's going to be iffy. We'll see. It'll be interesting. Okay. Marco, you watched the video where I had the plastic culverts and I talked about having to lower the load? Yep, that got delivered into got delivered north of Williams Lake. It was snowing that day. Yeah, plus it, whenever there's a plus down on that screen, it means it'll dry. The crops will dry, the fields will dry. So we need some more wind and some more drying action there. And I turned too early. Luckily I'm in a side by side. So moisture is at 46%, and I think it has to be below 30, below 20. So yeah, it's still quite a bit too wet. Yeah, it's us below 20, so it's been 19. So yeah, we need to get a lot more drying in. I loaded those culverts, the plastic culverts in Oregon. Was it Eugene? It was. I loaded plastic culverts. That's not the right place to go. Google Maps. Yeah, it would have been in Eugene. Yep, I loaded them in Eugene. Let's see, it's been a long time, but I think I can get the yard. Right here. I loaded them there. Pacific corrugated pipe. Right there. They've got metal culverts too, but these short little plastic ones, except long ones like that. Yep, that's where I loaded. Sometimes I can remember stuff. You're eating gummy bears? I don't like gummy bears. I don't like the chewiness. It grosses me out on my mouth, teeth. It just grossy stuff. I don't like it. I don't like any kind of gummy candy. .46, so same thing on this field. I kind of expected that, but it's worth testing. Yeah. So it needs to dry out a bunch more before we can harvest. Too much rain might get us in trouble here. Milo Gorilla sent me to the corner. I'm in detention. Yeah, I'm pretty picky eater. Oh no. Ah. Washugal. I tried. You couldn't leave me with a victory of Snoqual. Uh-oh, Snoqualmie. Ah yes, blood pressure testing. Jess does a lot of that. I do it every now and then. I used to do it twice a day. Then I just fell out of the pattern of doing it. Where am I going? Oh, down to Port Silo again. And I probably don't need the trailer. I'm gonna bring it with anyway. Huh? You are correct. But sometimes it's better to answer long form. Sorry guys, I know I'm missing a whole bunch of comments. Jess says I better be sorry. Well, Milo's put me in a corner, so I'm trying to find the corner. Can't find the corner yet. Just found one? Uh-oh. The cab itself is the corner? Oh, the computer desk. I'm literally physically in the real world sitting in a corner. I am. This is true. No. Markaville is next to Miloville. Yeah, I was just actually thinking, what are we doing for lunch? Yesterday, just made supper. We had fresh, sweet corn on the cob and mashed potatoes. Oh, that was a good meal. I couldn't even finish it all. I asked for too much food, but it was worth it. I haven't been to Miloville yet, so I wouldn't know what Miloville has, but when I visit Miloville, or the town of Milo, I don't know if it's a village or a town. It might be Miloton. It might be Miloville. When I go there, I will go there eventually, someday. I will guarantee I'm going to find a place to stop and buy a Reese cup there. I think that's a must. Am I bringing this to the ranch again? Wisconsin cheese. Yeah, it's pretty close to where Jess is from, Farmer Joe. Where am I going? Scenic route, apparently. Yeah, last time we visited Calgary, we were within an hour of Milo, so we were close. All right, Larry. I'll see ya. See ya. Thanks for joining our trucking videos. I think you'll enjoy the ones coming up in a week and a half from now a lot. I know I'm looking forward to. I have got one more to edit and put up, but I really enjoyed editing the videos coming up. And Jess is along. Or was that a surprise? That secret? I just gave it away. I gave it away yesterday. Yeah, Jess came riding along, so you'll hear her voice in the videos coming up. At least for a week. She won't be with next week, but I think the videos are more fun when she's along. I have more to talk about, right? When you have two people thinking of stuff to talk about for an hour straight of video. I got busted running the stop sign again. Darn it. Larry, I thought you were going away. Stop busting me. The company's always let Jess come with, but thanks to travel restrictions, she can't come to the U.S. regularly. But yeah. In single player, the road signs are actually hittable objects. In multiplayer, they make them just there. Like if I were to do this in single player, I wouldn't drive through the stop sign. In single player, that stop sign would get knocked over and lay on the ground. In multiplayer, it's not a movable object. Well, I'm old Grandpa Larry, so Milo's the only young one here. I guess I should be careful when I say I'm grandpa. I don't have any kids, so it's hard to be a grandpa. What are we doing? I'll just head up and drop this stuff off. You feel weird out of place. Well, Farmer Joe's a lot younger too. Yeah, I remember something about a birthday, Marka. I guess happy birthday, but I don't really do the birthday things, so. But I realize other people have them, and some people it means something to them. So Jess says I should still say happy birthday to people, even though it doesn't mean anything to me. No, you're not too young for this stream. You're not. I dislike when we have some. It's not really about age, it's about maturity. You've got enough maturity for this stream. When you got the immature kids coming on here, it's like, yeah. That irritates me, but. Like I've had some young people come on here and have been very mature, and it's like, okay, cool, you could stick around, but it's the immature brats I get rid of. Luckily, that doesn't happen a lot. Yeah, Iron Thunder joins here all the time, and he's really young too. But once again, very mature for his age. I don't think those Reese Cups jokes are immature. It's just your sense of humor, that's all. And then I have some people come on here that people find immature, but they're older people that have disabilities, right? So I'm fine with that too, right? So you got to be careful not to just go, oh, this person's immature, must be some dumb little kid, like 6 years old, spewing dumb junk. But you never know who you're talking to. So I'm pretty lenient, I'm pretty patient when those situations come up, because you never know what that person's gone through and where they are in life. Larry, that's pretty funny though. Someone asks you how old you are, you say the date and month, and they ask what year, you just go every year. That's like when someone asks you what month has 28 days in a year. What month has 28 days in it? And the answer is every month has 28 days in it. All right. How dare you call a moose a humpless camel? How dare you? That's a Canadian untouchable. You cannot insult a moose like that. Beautiful, majestic animals. Man, do they have long legs. How many seconds in a year? Aha, there's 12 seconds in the year. Every month has a second. Oh, Humphrey. Humphrey. I didn't get the Humphrey. Humphrey is a good. That's a good answer for the camel. What's up? Are you getting hungry? Oh, did you ever spray our field for weeds? Well, you're using a fertilizer, so I can't do it. Hang on now. Are you insulting a flatbedder? Don't tell me you're a door swinger. Four-letter word is snow. That's a four-letter bad word is snow. I love snow, but that's definitely a four-letter word. A tanker wouldn't know what to do with a tarp. I don't mind tarping, but I dislike tarping, but I don't hate tarping. It can be a bad word. On a bad weather day, it can be a very bad word. It's like, wait, we're in a blizzard snowstorm and you want me to tarp this? I've tarped for no reason several times. That's annoying. It's like, you're gonna make me tarp in bad weather for something that doesn't need a tarp. Like concrete blocks. I've had to tarp concrete blocks. I've had to tarp roof shingles. I'm like, why? Why in the world do you want that tarp? If it's good weather, I'm like, okay, sweet. I have to tarp that nice little load. Okay, sure. I'll get paid extra for that. But in bad weather, it's like, but why? Why would you want such a load to be tarped? Like the concrete blocks, I actually made a phone call and go, are you sure you want this tarp? Like, really? Yes. We've talked to the customer. The customer wants the blocks to arrive clean. I'm like, are you kidding me? Concrete blocks get heavier in the rain, yes, but that's not why they wanted them tarped. Because concrete blocks absorb a lot of water, so you just be careful with that. Roof shingles were wrapped in plastic. Not only were they wrapped each pack in plastic, they were shrink wrapped to begin with. Yes, I've done that, Larry. I'm just like picking up the load and the load is stored outside. This was actually aluminum. It's very important for the aluminum ingots to be dry when they arrive at the processing plant, because water in the system can literally cause explosions. So I pick up these aluminum ingots, and it's been snowing, and they've been stored outside, and it snowed and melted and snowed and melted, and these ingots have like 2 inches of ice sitting on top of them and snow, and it's like, so you want me to tarp this? Yep, no water can be. I'm like, yeah, but what about all the ice? Like, okay, make the delivery on tarp. Guess where they stored them? Outside, where it was raining. Okay, why exactly did I tarp these? Same with, I've hauled wrapped lumber. It's all stored outside at the customer, at the chipper. Put it on the truck. We have to tarp it all, deliver, and the customer stores it all outside. The reason why I have to tarp it is because they want the wrap to be clean and not be full, not be dirty of any road grime from the winter. Okay. You guys pay me to tarp? I'll tarp. Oh wait, where'd Jess go? I was too busy talking. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Alright, so we'll head up the hill, get those weeds taken care of. Jess says she's headed up that way, and then we'll call it a day. Yeah, Larry, thanks for joining. James says snow is fun most of the time. Mila Girl says snow is fun all the time. No, not all the time. Not all the time. When you're driving in the middle of a snowstorm and trying to keep a super bee from being in the ditch, it can be less than fun. But when you're not driving in it, even driving in it is most of the time fun. But I love not driving in snow. Just enjoying deep snow. That's fun. I like snow. I wish we could have snow without the cold. That would be advantageous. You can put it up now, and I'll watch it while I get food, eat food, and after that I want to call Zanley on Discord, talk to Bleeze. So if you want to switch over and start live streaming now, I'll send everybody there that's here, go, hey, check out James's stream. He's going to play Ranch Sim. I'll drop a link to James's channel in chat. You're having lunch without us. Here I'm talking about how hungry I am, and here you're eating lunch without us. Not very nice. Game board night? I want the spike to go down before I go out again. Yeah, we saw Liz's house in Prince George. That was pretty cool. We'll see if we're going to end up being up there during Comic-Con. Is Comic-Con still going to be a thing by the time you guys get up there? Is it Northern Con or something like that? Want me to do the weed stuff? Okay. I've got to unload this. Actually, we have new property down there. I'm going to unload it down there. Bigger, wider open. It might not be as glitchy. And flat ground. Whoa, watch out for the bales. Oh, it just unloaded. Nice and easy like that. Okay. Go. Okay. That should be enough to get... Should be enough to take care of the weeds. I just don't know where the weeds are. Do the weeds show up when I drive onto the mini-map? Or do they show up on the mini-map? Doesn't zoom in? No? That's annoying. Got some weeds here, just a little bit there, and there. Oh, I see them there. I see the weeds. I see them. Right there. Get those weeds. Okay, and then there's no field weeds on this field. Nope. Okay, we're good. It's hard to see them. Got a little glitchy there. We'll just use the other tractor to put that away again. Honestly, this Massey Ferguson sounds very similar to what our 1010 sounded like when you started it up. Has a similar sound. Mini box things? I'm thinking you're talking about all these fields. Every box is a field. Or these boxes? I'm not sure. Well, doesn't want me to pick up the pallet from that direction. I was going to try. In real life you could, but Careful. 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 Come on now. There we go. I'm not terrible at stacking considering how glitchy stacking can be. You can actually plant trees in this game. We never do it. We're not really into the forestry part of the game. In fact, it sounds like forestry might be less and less used in future games. Alright, I'll just park this here and we'll call it a day. Get some food. I will share a link for those of you interested to James's channel. Do I have it down below in the description? Maybe. Hey, look. I'm live. Weird. There we go. I will, Milo. I will. I promise.
What's going on, guys? Sir Lewis here, and today
Whoa! Volume there, bud. Apparently, autoplay is on. Anyway. I am out of here. Let's make sure. Last time I did this, I quit the game. It played in the background for like a couple hours before I realized I never paused the game or saved the game. It's like, okay, let's save the game, quit. I was doing all this other stuff and the game was still running up in the background. It's like, whoops. Alright, I am out of here. Thank you guys for watching. Who was that? I have no idea. The YouTube video, I have no idea. I was Googling how to do stuff in OBS. But the link is James. He's going to be live streaming mini ranch game. No, not a mini ranch game. He's going to... Thanks, Milo. Thanks. Thanks a lot. I'm failing. He's going to play Ranch Simulator shortly. Oh boy. You guys rock. Maybe you guys mini rock. I'm out of here.